this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Tuesday, May 3, 2022. Yesterday was a volatile day for the markets. We saw the markets with a small down gap that tested lower, taking out all of the recent lows. We ended up with a 50-day low being printed in yesterday's session before the buyer stepped in aggressively towards the end of the session, closing up just off of the highs from the session. So we will look at that pattern this morning in Discover. Let me go ahead and add all four instruments here. The setup will be based upon entering the market long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Now we are currently trading lower. I am going to add that to the test here. I can't guarantee we're going to open lower, but that's where we're at right now. So I'm going to go opening filters, gap direction, and I'm going to click on gap down. That just means that the opening print is below the prior day closing print. All right, next I'm going to go to the price patterns library, and I'm going to use two different patterns here for this test. The patterns I'm going to be using are coming from the active today, which means they are true for today's session. And I'm going to click on this one right here that says close in top 25% of daily range. So that means the close is up near the highs of the daily range. And then I'm also going to go down to the new lows section and the very bottom option, day after lowest low of past 50 days. So that means we made the lowest low of the past 50 days and then closed up near the highs of the session. All right, last thing I'm going to do is go to the indicators library and say that it was under a 200-day simple moving average. Now I can click view results. And here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, when the prior session prints a 50-day low and closes in the top 25% of its daily range and below a 200-day simple moving average. The following day, it opens lower than its prior closing price. Historically, just 15 samples of this pattern for the S&P. We've got 16 in the NASDAQ, 12 in the Dow, 22 in the Russell. Win rates on these are a little mixed. We've got S&P coming in 47%, the NASDAQ 56%, the Dow 42%, the Russell 36%. So two of those a little bit weak, one of them a little bit neutral, the other one just slightly favored. So we're kind of mixed there with Dow and Russell being the weakest of the group. If we go to the average moves, you will see the average loss is larger than the average win here across the board. So not only is it the S&P with a larger average loss, also the NASDAQ, the Dow, and the Russell. So historically speaking, all four of these instruments have had bigger moves to the downside. The win rates on them have been a little skewed towards more of a bearish session than a bullish session with this pattern. Hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today. We'll see you next time.